Hello, my name is Scott for SP Gaming. We're back here in City Skylines. It is the After Dark expansion, and it has been a while since I've been in the game. I did have two series previously with Charleston map as well as Bora Bora / Tropico. That was the theme. And this time around, I think I'm going to do something different. I've changed things up with regards to mods, so I don't know how loading up my older cities will, of course, work with the new mods, the ones that have gone removed and stuff like that. But for the most part, I don't think there should necessarily be too much of a problem. If we check the content manager and the mods, I pretty much have most of the mods that I previously had. And the Eris mods, I have what is new. Actually, the ambient sounds tuner, that is new. It allows you to customize which sounds. So for instance, if you don't want to see or hear these sounds for particular animals, for instance, I turn the cows all the way down. Buildings, vehicles, so if you want to turn down the sirens of the ambulances and fire trucks and police cars, you can do that there. I did have a few other mods here. Eris had a mod that got rid of the seagulls and pigs and cows, I think, but the ambient sounds tuner does that and a whole lot more. So I decided, I'm just going to toss them and just play with that one. What else is new? What else is new since the last time I played? Some of these are new. Enhanced mouse light with the way that the nighttime is. This is definitely needed. Although I haven't actually played it in game with the darkness. I know it can be an issue. We have extra landscaping tools by Bloody Penguin. And actually the last time I loaded this up, these names weren't populated. This is actually a little bit better than the terraforming tool that I've used previously. It actually has a few more tools. You actually have a resource brush, so you can actually add and remove things like oil spots, fertile land, and stuff like that in the game. And I think it is a little bit better overall. But it pretty much is the tools from the map editor, so it's... If you played around with it in map editor, you have a pretty good idea what is in those tools. We have anything else? Power balance is an interesting one. What it does is it, as the tooltip says, balances power generation between dirty and clean sources. And pretty much in the original game, green energy was too good. Most people would literally run a city on wind power, solar power, and hydropower. Although hydropower is incredibly expensive to build, and it's limited in where you can build it, of course. But wind power, wind turbines, and solar power tends to be a really good deal. It tends to be a really good deal compared to what actually happens in real life. Green energy is very inefficient. It's expensive, and that's the reason why it never gets developed until cheaper sources of energy have been developed or have exhausted themselves or gotten more expensive. But yeah, I decided to put that in, where's the power balance, to change things up. Anyway, for the most part, everything should be the same, other than I have Traffic Manager and Traffic++. Since I tried Traffic++ way back in the early days, it has definitely come along and a lot of people use it, so I decided to give it a go. Traffic Manager as well. They both are compatible, and yeah, so I'm going to jump out of there. Yeah. So what we're going to do is jump into a new map, and I did spend a bit of time looking for a map that I want to use. The map I will be using is called Island Crossing. This is created by Severon, and I like this map in that it's not actually, it's not really easy to see from here, but I did make some adjustments. This is a little bit easier to see. It's basically, this is the island, it contains within the 5x5, 25 buildable tiles. This a little bit can be built on, but other than that, there's 2 land masses here and here, which the island itself connects to. And rather than, having just a single island and just having a rail bridge out to the edge of the map, I liked how this was laid out and the connections. So this is why I'm playing this map. And the difference between the Severon's version and mine is that over here there was this little patch of ground that was up above sea level and looked really weird. It was just something he probably just skipped over, completely forgot about. But I just lowered it just for aesthetics. There was also a ship route that came through here, and it went over an island, and although I don't believe it'll necessarily have much effect, I didn't really like having the ship route go over the island, so I just adjusted the ship route. That's the only real differences to this map compared to the original from Steam. Anyway, the map theme is European. Suitable area for building is 56%. And yeah, there's that much water. That's the number of resources. It doesn't actually specify a percentage or how much, but yep, it's a pretty decent. There's oil down here. I think the ore is here. There's fertile land through it here. There's a bit of oil there, a bit of oil there. But yeah, for the most part, we can, if we want to, use the map tool to, of course, add more resources if we really want to. With that said, let's jump in and I'll see you there. Alright, we are here in the map, and as you can see, it looks pretty nice. Nice mountainous areas. Nice variety of terrain, and if we go into this mode, we can use the camera to take a much more better look. And yeah, that patch of land was over here, and the ship lane was crossing over this island, and I didn't want the ships to go across there, so yeah, I made those changes. I was thinking about doing a tourist area over here, but this is going to be the main city center. There is a nice lake up here with water flowing out to the ocean. I assume it's the ocean, but yeah. And ocean on 3 sides. Outside connections over there, and as well out that direction. But we are limited to, of course, this one square here. I'm not using the unlock all mods, so I will have to wait until I get the milestones. From what we can see here, we'll need a population of 440 in order to reach a little hamlet. That will give us taxes, loans, garbage, healthcare, and education. And once we get up to 900 population, we'll get Worthy Village, which will give us, of course, a new tile. And if I'm not mistaken, I will probably go for this tile first, because I have some plans. I plan to extend this. There's a highway connection here, probably in through like this, make a interchange here. And yep, I want to also get oil here. Let's see, Boomtown. Yep, or industrial specialization happens at Boomtown, which is the... Oh, wait a minute. Okay, Tinetown and then Boomtown. Boomtown will get a 3rd tile, which should be this one here. This will get access to the ore. And then I was thinking of buying this tile up here to get the oil there. I don't think this oil is part of this tile. But yeah, that was my plan. I have jumped in here previously and just trying to figure out what I wanted to do with the initial city. And I was thinking probably starting with a small neighborhood over here. What I want to do over here is to keep it kind of a downtown grid-like pattern over here. And I want to go straight to high density over here. So I'm going to keep this as is, and I'll just start off over here. So one thing I don't like about this map is the fact that this double rail line, don't know why the creator chose a double rail line, cut right through this nice large building air spot right here. But I'm assuming he had a reason. But what I do like is the detail of him creating the map and these embankments, the off ramps here, how this looks rather realistic to the real world kind of thing. These bridges over here, and of course this interchange over here as well. I definitely liked this map when I saw it, but yeah. So enough of that. Anyway, in here you can see here that the wind turbine, it costs $48 a week, and it only produces the maximum of 4 megawatts per turbine, which of course is $12 per megawatt. The coal power plant, I think its original cost was $560 a week, and it's been dropped down to $320, which is a significant drop in price, and it produces 40 megawatts, so 10 wind turbines compared to one coal power plant. If you do the math, that's $480 per week for the equivalent amount of power from coal. So you're paying extra $160 just for the benefit of green energy, which could be worthwhile, but for this game I wanted to, of course, balance the needs of the economy with anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my power plant over here to start off with, and I'm just going to build a road like this. I want to get down power first, because I have previously tried to play this, and I kind of forgot about putting in power and water till the end, and I'm like, oh, that's really silly. That's really silly, so yeah. I'm going to put down water here, and am I going to put it there? Yeah, I'm going to put it here. Right here, and obviously water drain pipe is going to be right here. Unfortunately, that's going to be a lot of money to put in pipe, but yeah, about that. Anyway, all I want to do right now is build a temporary city to get things going until I can get to what is it? Big city. Nope. I'm looking for, yeah, big town, 7,000 population. Really? Okay. Alright, so we're looking for 7,000 population. Okay, so I'm going to start here then. And because I'm going to be unlocking these tiles, yeah, that would be a good idea. Alright, so for now, I just want a basic, I don't even need an interchange. I just need something that'll give me some, yep. How do I want to, you know what, I'm going to go off of this. To there. And then I'm going to start right about here. Well, let's build right here. And oh, I don't like that. Don't like that at all. Why does the sap point have to be there? Am I able to build? No, I'm not. Why? Why? Why does the snap point have to be there? Alright. Don't be like that. Alright. Seriously? down like that. So that's going to be our initial center of town of $32,000. And now what I want to do is build... Yeah, we're going to connect this over to here. And there's going to be some industrial over here, so that's going to be fine. And let's come like this. That should be good for now. And what I'm going to do... I really didn't want to start it this way, but... Alright, so we are going to start... No, I'm gonna... give a 2 gap. I'm going to come down this way to about here. Yep, that'll work. And there. I just want to have a basic... nope. Alright, we're going to have some residential in here. We'll have the industrial over there, commercial over here. And we have lots of residential demand, so we might as well get that in right now. Go to marquee tool, and I am going to just do that for now. And I want to leave space for a path through the center. I want to leave spaces at the end just in case of other stuff I want to add. And that should be good for now for residential. Let's start up time. And yes, we're going to need power. Right over here. And to about here. Go to there, and yep. We'll just extend this over here. And over to here. All right, so our residential and our industrial and power and water should have, or water and yeah, sewage will have be supplied. Now, are we going to have the, actually I'm going to start from over here. Let's connect that for $3,800. That's expensive. And I'd like to keep it in line with the road. Yeah, that should work. We're down to $6,800. That's fine. All right. We want to go 440. To there. And that should cover that area. All right, let's let time tick, and might as well throw in some industrial right here. And let people move in. We have $5,000. We are losing $564 a week, so we have about 9 weeks worth of money. Down to 731, and actually, before I let time tick even further, power, yeah, I'm going to want to actually, let's go down to 50%, 50%. We actually do not require that much power and water. And we're up to negative $1,000 a week. We have people moving in, and are they having issues with... Really? Nope. Should be good. They're good. Just took a little bit of time. That's fine. We're down to $4,000. Negative $1,060 to start. One thing I could actually do is... I'm still to get the refund. We'll also save a little bit of money. We're back up to $9,600. I do have the full refund, but it does go away after a little while. But that will save us a little bit of money and let the city build up just a little bit. We're currently up to 108 people. Just a matter of waiting for people to roll on in. We have a little bit of non-industrial demand, commercial demand, so I'm going to put to about here. And we have our first commercial building, a Big Bite restaurant. And I might as well add in more residential. There and there. We're up to 173 people. We have 8,900 in the bank. And we're losing 653 a week, so that's no problem. Residential demand has dropped to medium. We have medium, slightly more demand for commercial, and medium demand for industrial or offices. Right now, the industrial isn't picking up, but it will start. And we are going to need water over here. Okay. So I'm going to bring the water over like this. That should cover most of that. Still losing money, but we're up to 218 people. Now our first industrial jobs rolling in. And we could use a little bit of more commercial, so I'm going to put that in right here. Let's put in some more industrial here. This will most likely be converted over to a proper interchange. And this is scrap metal truck. That's actually, yep, a new model. Something I downloaded off the workshop. We're up to 248 people. We have no residential demand. We have still a little bit of industrial demand. Yeah, we're at medium demand for industrial, so it's just a matter of time of waiting. Let's speed up to speed 2. There comes in some more residential. And we are down to negative 94. So we are about to break even. What I'm going to do is... so this would be... second neighborhood over this way. Over to there. And it is nighttime. Yeah. Well, yeah, we're gonna have... we're gonna have issues. This was obviously going to only be temporary, so... What can we do with Traffic Manager? Priority signs. Nope, switch traffic lights. Yep, let's just get rid of the traffic lights. Although, that's not really... You know, the game really has to include the option for... or the ability for traffic to choose the path of least resistance. So all these trucks here, all these vehicles that want to go straight, they shouldn't be in that far left lane. That's just silly how it does it. We're up to 381 people. And at this point, I wanted to, of course, get to our first milestone, but I may leave it here. The city is growing. And, yeah, we do have a few traffic issues here, but it does look like it's cleared up. It was just a matter of getting rid of those traffic lights. But with that said, I will take a break here, but I will end it when we get to the next milestone, which should be coming up in about 20 or 13 people, I think. Any moment now, any moment now. 4 people. We just need 3 people. There we go. We are now a Little Hamlet. That is going to be the end of this episode. We got to Little Hamlet in the first episode. We got taxes, loans, garbage, healthcare, more stuff I'm going to have to deal with, of course. Education, and of course those things. Anyway, at this point, I'm going to say thank you for watching this episode of City Skylines After Dark. My name is Scott for SP Gaming, and as always, have a good day.